Om Sthapakaya cha dharmasya sarvadharmasvarupine avatara varisthaya Ramakrishnaya te namaha. Sri Ramakrishna is in Pundit Shashadhar's place where he is residing presently in a host's house. Pandit is asking, "Yes, sir." I am paying attention to every word. Sri Ramakrishna is asking him, "Are you listening to me?" Pandit, "Yes, sir. I am paying attention to every word." Master, one day some Sikh soldiers, soldiers of Sikh community, Sikh soldiers came to the temple garden at Dakshineshwar. I met them in front of Kali temple. One of them referred to God as very compassionate. "Indeed," I said, is it true? "But how do you know?" He answered, "Because, sir, God gives us food and takes every care of us." I said, "Why should that surprise you? God is our Father. God is the Father of us all. Who will look after the child if Father doesn't? Do you mean to say that the people of neighboring village should look after the child?" Means Sri Ramakrishna is meeting some Sikh soldiers, and one of them says to Sri Ramakrishna, "God is very compassionate." Sri Ramakrishna, "Why not? He is our Father. Who else will take care of a child but for Father? So what is there to surprise?" The dependence, love, the sambandha. We have not yet entered into relationship with God. We have heard of it, known a little through the scriptures or some books and lectures, or from the saints' words, or enlightened people giving some messages of the realm transcendental, what we call God. And from that we have known a little. There is a thing called God who controls the whole universe, manages and governs all lives on this earth. So many things we have heard. And sometimes we feel also. First comes the parichaya, to know about a person. Then slowly we enter into sambandha, relationship. Then we develop love and intimacy. How the stages of evolution. So here Sri Ramakrishna is making them understand we have not yet entered into relationship with God. That's why we feel God is our caretaker, is feeding us and all. Otherwise, if you enter into your relationship with God, in whatever form, as mother, as father, as brother, as friend, as master, any relationship, He participates in our life, and you will not be surprised. You are in a family where God is also there, one of the important personalities in the at home. So we will not be surprised if any services anybody at home offers. The main thing here is to enter into relationship. After coming into parichaya, the understanding, knowing something called God is there, we have to slowly enter into relationship. How do we enter into relationship? Slowly we will see all the qualities of what we call God. We have heard and known and understood and accepted. From those, what do I want in my life? These things will be my demands or my needs are fulfilled. My ambitions are fulfilled with respect to God. Then we enter into relationship. Now, there is a shopkeeper. When I go to a shopkeeper to buy something, I'm entering into relationship. It is a relationship between customer and the provider of whatever we need, a shopkeeper. I'm entering into a relationship, customer. I will go as a customer. Similarly, when I go to doctor, patient and doctor relationship. When I go to school, teacher and student relationship. Like that, where is what available and what things can be got from whom? We enter into it and we call it relationship. Natural. Relationship is natural. Going to school and learning is natural. I am becoming a student. Like that, the moment I am born, I come into the world, I have father and a mother. So I have appeared into this world. Who is my father and mother? Eternal father and a mother. So slowly, the moment comes to know God is taking care of us. He is feeding us. All the needs are being supplied by Him. The life is given, health is given, whatever I have belongs to Him. All this understanding, immediately I must enter into relationship. Now He is my father, He is mother. He has to take care of the rest of the life and beyond. We don't know what is beyond because we are short-sighted. We are seeing today only. Tomorrow my health may fail altogether. A small damage of any organ, whether it is liver or kidney or heart, any organ little disturbed, I am on the bed. If it fails, I am gone. So tomorrow, next moment, what is going to happen, we do not know. When we see all this, and death is waiting all the time, when it is going to conquer, we do not know. So just to look at the life, then fear, anxiety, losses, my nearest and dearest may disappear from my sight forever. So when I know uncertainty of today, this moment, at all times, uncertainty and impermanency, I immediately surrender. Oh Lord, You are my Father, You have to take care of my entire life and beyond. Death is going to be certain. What is going to be beyond, I do not know. You know, and you have to take care. Now, how the relationship develops, you see. Just coming to the realities of life. We need not go anywhere. We need not read any books or anything. But know where you are, what you are, and in what status you are staying. Immediately gives you the understanding. I am nobody here. Everything depends upon the Lord's will. And I have to surrender. That's the only way. And even knowledge, we may say, Atma Jnana. Many times we feel a personal God may not be necessary at all. But all religions take, whether the form is taken or not, a thing which is conceivable by mind, like patriotism, love, they don't have form, but mind understands what it means. It has already taken a form in the mind. It is saguna sakara. It has form and it has taken a form. Suppose I say, God came in the form of air. Air doesn't have form. God came in the form of air. Air I can feel, understand. But it doesn't have a form. Love doesn't have a form. But what it means, I understand. When I'm able to understand a thing, it has already taken a form in mind. It becomes saguna. It need not have physical form. It is abstract but understandable. So it is saguna. So God is full of qualities, guna. Physical form is optional. If you want, He may reveal Himself in any form. It's your wish, your feeling, how you approach. In the same way, He responds to you. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tam tathaiva bhajamyaham. Mama vartmanu vartante manushya partha sarvasha. All are following my path. Shri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, whoever approaches me with whatever way they approach, in the same way I approach them. Anybody approaching me as mother, I approach them as their mother. So the God, if you want to have a particular form, yes, He is there to make you feel His presence. He presents Himself in that form. Narendra, then should not we call God kind? He's telling God is kind. Yes, He has to be kind. Why? Because He's our Father. Then Narendra is asking, then should we not call God kind? Master, have I forbidden you to say that? What I mean is that God is our very own. That is a relationship. He is not a stranger to us. Pandit, priceless words. Master to Narendra, I listened to your singing, but I did not enjoy it, so I left the room. Your mind is now set on seeking a job, and therefore your song sounded dull. Small differences you see. A fine singer. Narendra is not an ordinary singer. He belongs to the class of the transcendental. He belongs to the transcendental realm, the beyond. Sri Ramakrishna is he belongs to that realm where even gods cannot peep. So that is eternally perfect, eternally free. He's taken a human form for the sake of this world, to give light to people and show the path set by Sri Ramakrishna for the modern age. And that person is searching for a job on this world, in this world. Sri Ramakrishna used to say, even Shiva, the Lord of the universe also, when he comes into the human form, takes a human form on this earth, he also moves about like an ordinary human. Helplessly he moves about. Look at Rama, Krishna, and all these people who are incarnations of God themselves. So Narendra are eternally perfect beings, Nitya Siddhas. They are called, when they are selected for going with the incarnation, they are no more called the Nitya Siddhas. Nitya Siddhas belong to a particular class. These are called Ishvara Kotis. They are eternally free, eternally enlightened. They move about. But Narendra is searching for a job, and his singing is transcendental singing. At a moment, the soul awakens. His singing is soulful singing. And any soul hearing it enters into a state where he can experience the presence of God. Even an ordinary person who is not spiritually minded or anything, he gets that. This understanding, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, today I did not, when you are singing, I went out because your singing was dull. That heavenly singing has got tarnished just because a little of his mind is dwelling outside. That Sri Ramakrishna is recognizing. He said, you are searching for a job, so your mind is not 100% there. Your mind was not. No, actually, it is mind here means his heart. When the soulful singing, the whole being enters into that singing. If a little is left out, the wholeness is not given in that singing. And that transcendental singing no more remains transcendental. It becomes dull, like the rainy season sun. Sun is there, even small amount of clouds make the whole earth, wherever we are, the sun is covered with slightest sun, as much the sun is just a patch of cloud is sufficient to make the earth shady. How it happens, you see. Like that, Narendra singing is dull. Your mind is now set on seeking a job, and therefore your song sounded dull. Narendra flushed. He felt ashamed of himself and remained silent. The master asked for a drink of water. A glass of water had been placed near him, but he could not take it. He asked for some fresh water. Later, it was found that man of immoral character had touched the glass first. Pundit Shashadhar, he could not take the food or material touched by people who are immoral. Pundit Shashadhar, you live in his company day and night. You must be very happy. Pundit Shashadhar, Master with a smile, this is indeed a great occasion for me. Today I have seen the crescent moon of the second day of the bright fortnight. All love. Do you know why I referred to the moon of second day? Sita once said to Ravana, you are full moon, and Rama is the crescent moon of the second day of bright fortnight. Ravana did not understand the meaning of these words. He thought Sita was flattering him and because exceedingly happy, and became exceedingly happy. But Sita meant Ravana had reached the fullest limit of his power and prosperity, and thenceforth he would wane like the full moon. Rama, on the other hand, was the moon of the second day. He would wax day after day. The second day moon, the crescent moon, there is no patches on it. The moon, even a full moon, there is a patch on it, black patch. And almost whole moon it covers. And even in full moon you can see something like a rabbit sitting. It's called Shashanka. The shadow, it is patch of a lightless area is there. It is fully lighted, but a dim area is there. That patch is not there in that one crescent which is up to second day. Third day, a little of the patch it enters into. Dvitiya Chandra. Dvitiya Chandra is, and Sri Ramakrishna was born on the second day of the bright fortnight. Dvitiya. And it starts expanding, the light starts expanding. It is moving from new moon to full moon. After the full moon again it moves to the new moon. Ravana was whole world, as if every being on this earth knew him. He had conquered whole world of all the whatever powers they have, it was under him. So much of conquest. That is, he has reached his highest glory just because he has brought that Sita. He abducted Sita. Now the glory is coming down. From full moon, he is reducing to new moon. A black, unseen moon will be there on Amavasya day on the sky. So Rama is just a crescent. It has just emerged 2 days before it is becoming brighter. So just 2 days ray is there, which has no patch of darkness. And it is day by day it is going to expand into the full moon. The master was able to take his leave from Shashadhar. The Pandit and his friends bowed low before him. It was yet dusk. The night is going to fall. And Sri Ramakrishna returned to Ishan's house with the devotees. How Sri Ramakrishna see his frail body now. And if year or must be 2 years before his life span is ending. We are in 82 or 84, I think, 1984. And his body is going to, we are in June 1884. June 1884. 1886 is his Mahasamadhi. Just 2 years left for his body to fall off. And he is wandering door to door, day and night, to give the message. Not like today, we have vehicles everywhere. All facilities are available, and man can easily avail whatever he needs. In those days, miles after miles, man has to walk or use a horse carriage. No motor vehicles yet. So in those days, the people are coming and making, now Sri Ramakrishna goes to Calcutta and all these places by horse carriage. Somebody has to pay the charges of horse carriage. And as if he never kept any money or anything with him except a few wearing clothes. They too not more than 3, 1 extra might be. So like that he spent the life like a beggar on this earth and running about. It is already night, dusk has passed and he is come back to Ishan's house. It was not yet dusk. Sri Ramakrishna returned to Ishan's house with the devotees. Master took his seat in the drawing room with Ishan and his sons, a Pandit and a few devotees. Master, smiling to Ishan, I said to Pundit Shashadhar, you have hardly set your foot on the tree and yet you aspire to lay hold of the big bunch of fruit. First of all, practice some spiritual discipline, then you may teach others. Ishan, every preacher thinks that he enlightens others. The glowworm also may think that it illumines the world, imagining this to be the glowworm's feeling. Someone said to it, oh glowworm, how can you bring light to the world? You only reveal the intensity of darkness. Ishan is telling. How beautiful words you see. A firefly at night, small worm, it is glowing. The Amavasya day, suppose, dark night, you can see bright small worms flying in the air. And you can see the worm is thinking, I am giving light to this world. Like a torch, it flies. And you can see the person who is talking, you may feel you are giving light to this world, but you are making the darkness, intensity of darkness more. It is showing the darkness. Because of that, darkness is more intensified. Darkness is darkness. Small light somewhere intensifies the darkness. Clear difference between the light and darkness. Darkness becomes more darkness in the presence of a small light differentiating it. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.